there, Simmers. Welcome back. Here we have the Duke's Hall Shell Challenge made by me. And I am going to do a library, I believe. I thought about originally doing a restaurant, but since my friend did the restaurant, I thought maybe I could change it up and do something a little different. And the first thing I'm gonna do is lay out the walls and the interior spaces that I want. And really, it's only sort of this area that I kind of wanna break up into sections. And mostly the reason is this is going to be the bathroom area. And I have some thoughts about this, so bear with me. I'm going to have little like toilet areas, and there will be 2 entrances, but they're going to be the same. And then I want to have, I'm going to start with doing a half wall, but these walls are going to be taken out eventually. And I'm going to block off this area here and also this area here. This is going to be a full wall, I believe. Yeah. So this area is going to be sunk down by 1. I know that I want that. And then the rest of these walls we can get rid of. And I want to have this spandrel here and here. That way, when you come in, there's a little landing before you have to step down. And then this zone over here is where there's going to be a staircase. And I suppose I'll just stick with maybe this pack theme and slide all the way back. But I don't want this area. So you can just demo that out with any of the stairs that have that underneath. I'm not actually sure how to bring that back. I don't know if you just replace it. It looks like no. It looks like that's not what you do to replace it. So I don't know. I don't know how you put that wall back, but it's fine. We're not going to need it. I'm going to take this guy out and move him over here. I did sketch this up a little bit in my head before coming in here to do this, and same reasons as before. It just sometimes takes me a really long time to make things. So I like to have things sketched out usually beforehand. So this is our general shape. I'm going to leave this open. So we are going to have an area here. And this is going to be open to down below. And I'm going to do a half wall. I think that looks tall enough. And then we will hollow that out. So now we have this 2-story space. I will get rid of this. And I want to get a big of this guy here. So I'm limiting myself to a couple of packs. The horse ranch obviously is going to be one of the biggest ones. Ooh, can I do this one? Yes, great. So now we have this nice big one. I'm also going to do base game for the most part. It's just easier to build when you have base game. Obviously, there's not much you can do without it. And then I'm going to choose a couple of kits. My favorite kit, the Industrial Loft kit, the Greenhouse Haven, and the Book Nook. Because this being a library, I think it would be fun to have that. But I also want to do some nice windows in here and have a very green area. So I'm going to start with that here. We're going to go find the windows from the greenhouse kit, and I'm going to do the ones that we're building over here. The white that has the decorative panels in it. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. I do want that eventually, but I want to get a pattern in here. Maybe we'll do a little bit off pattern. So now there's a couple of open slots there. That whole window, when you're in that zone, looks out to beyond, to the horses. And then we're going to have this area up here open as well. I think maybe we'll start here. Well, okay, not start there. We're going to start 1 in from the side. Actually, that's fine. We'll leave a couple open. So we have a whole bunch of light coming in from these areas. This one is more so when you're sitting on the upper level here, you can kind of see out. So that's the basic shape that I wanted for that one. I think this one might just end up being open as well. But we'll remove the floor for now from there. So we have a nice big one there. So we have a 2-story space there and a 2-story space here. And then this nice lounge area. And I'm going to start by laying out a nice deep dark floor. And I'm going to use I think it's this one. All right, we've got some nice dark flooring in. And I just like the idea of, I don't know, it being very contrasty because I'm going to keep the walls light, especially since we have all this light coming in. And then I'm going to pick out some doors. I think the only ones we have that are glass from base game that are, I don't know, trendy. I mean, we could use something like this, but I don't know. I think I'd rather have these. They're the entrance to the bathroom. It allows some light in. You can see if someone's coming in or out. So good to know. And then I'm going to use these as entrances into the little toilet areas themselves. I know this may not be such a big design choice for some people, and I respect that. But I want a lot of light to come into these spaces. So this is going to be, we are going to put lights in here, artificial lighting, but there's going to be light coming into the space. There's light above here. I think it's kind of nice to have that. Just the same toilets for all of that. And what kind of flooring do we want? I'm not a huge fan of that. That one's okay. This looks really dark, but it just goes red. I don't know. That's weird to me. I just want a simple, like, black tile. Well, I guess that one's okay. Yeah, that one's fine. And then for the walls, we could do the matching. Wow, that is a lot. Maybe we'll do the wainscoting one all the way around, but then we'll just do like a subway tile there. Ooh, I really like the subway tile. All right, well, we'll just do a white, I guess. Light, 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 light. Oh, the flooring. All right, let me not use the copy tool. Let me just try to figure out which one I used. I think it was this one, right? All right. So now our bathroom is starting to get there. I want to use some sinks. Well, obviously it's a bathroom. Oh, I want to move the windows. I guess my ideal one would be this one, that sort of style. I wish that there was different things down here. Not that I don't like those, but just like more options. And then I think the best we're going to get for mirrors in this circumstances are these 2 long ones. There are these other ones, which I guess we could look at, but I'm not a huge fan of those. It kind of, I don't know, it looks like a high school now more than anything. And then these are tall. Like, this is the style I feel like I would be okay with, but they're super tall. We could always put the other mirrors behind them, but I always think it looks funny when they're like clipped in. Yeah, let's just put that back. I don't love these. I will probably change them out when I use this in the game. I'm looking for one decoration in particular in here. Here it is. I think I might actually put one of these guys in the corner too. I want him to just be like a little bit off. There we go. And then maybe we'll stick a plant in the corner. Can I? Oh no. All right, well maybe we'll just do a small one. Can I slide this over at all? Oh, I can. Does that mean that I can put this in now? Oh, yes. There we go. All right, there's our bathroom. So out here, we're going to look at, actually, horse ranch is fine. That is where we're going right now. We're going to get this nice dark wood here, and then the rest of this is going to be the lighter one. And then I want a fireplace also from this pack, so I'm just going to keep that for now, and it's going to go right there. So that's going to be our sort of big statement wall in this place. Very nice. I hope that they can still light it. I'm unsure about that. get out 2 lights on either sides. And then the decoration, I wanted to have, here it is, the tools of fire. There we go. All right, so this area here that is sunken down, I'm going to pull out some walls, and I want to do, so that's 3 and 3. I think it's here and here. And then I want to come back here to the comfort area, the couches. And this is where I want to start using some of the other packs. So I want to have these things turned on. And I think the couch that I'm thinking of is this one. And I want to pull out one that is slightly on the greener side. So that one. And I'm going to just place it on either side of these walls, just like a little kind of reading nook area. Then I'm wondering if I should have these be shorter. Like maybe there or even here. Maybe here. So that way they're just low enough. So we have this nice little, I don't know, nookie area. And I want to grab out the carpet from this one. And it may just end up being that lighter shade, but let's look at what it looks like in this area. Yep, that's what I want. So there's a walking path here. You can look out that way. You can look at the fireplace. The front door is here. And then I think here is where I want to have a little bit more of a decoration. So I'm going to pull this guy out and put him here because he takes up a good amount of space there. And I like that. And then we'll grab out a portrait. I believe it's this one. Yeah, this one that's nice here. And we're going to cover it with a light. Maybe this one? Yeah. So we can kind of see it shows up a little there. I'm then going to come back and grab another seat. I don't know what kind. I want one that's really soft and plushy. Maybe something like this. Can that kind of fit here at an angle? It can. And then there's this stool. Do we like the way that looks in there? Oh, it could be okay. I think we're gonna have to change out this guy. Maybe we do like a little seat here. Maybe 2 of them. Can we fit them in? Oh yeah, that's cute. All right, I'm rethinking my plant now. I knew I wanted something larger here, but maybe it needs to be a little taller instead. I don't know. Maybe we do a table or something first and then put the small ones on top. It needs to be a pretty narrow table though. Like these are very large. Or the small ones maybe. Like maybe we do this. And then we'll put a little green thing on like this one. And this one? Yeah, I like that. Do we want another color for here? I mean, all of our other stuff is kind of warm. And then I was choosing the black and white because of that. Oh, maybe we put in a little stripy, colorful things. That's a little out there. I do like that other colorful one. But maybe we'll do this one as well. So we have one with a little bit of color, one that's a panda. So we have our nice little seating area there. I love that. I think the last little bit of decoration that I want is something hung on the wall over here. Like maybe we get one of those in. Just as a little decor. Nice. All right, now this area over here, I'm going to definitely start with the Book Nook items. I'm going to use the ones that have the lighter wood. And I'm going to go all the way across. So we have a whole series of books here. You can always change them out if you want. I was trying to get both the plain and the colored in. And this is going to be our area that has the chess tables. I do want a couple of these in here. I want one here-ish and one here-ish. Now I say here-ish because there's a light that I want to put in. It's a floor lamp. And it's bendy, this one. So I'm not sure when I put this in where exactly it can go. Yeah, so that's nice. I like that. And then the seating that I want, comfort, this one. I want to use these from the horse pack, but I want to do them in bright colors. I want it to purposefully be more colorful. I guess maybe that means that I should change all these to the slightly more colorful. Oh, okay. I thought those were gonna be a lot different in color, but I'm all right with that. Oh, not that one, this one. I want some artwork here on this wall. So which ones has a good series of like 3? I know there's some from the other packs, and I'm trying to limit myself. Maybe it was this one. Yeah, I think I want to get the people. My only beef with these is that they don't have the same color frame. I don't understand why. I love this series of women, but I wish that they had the same frames. Oh, you know what else I forgot? Probably should put something on here to protect them. Okay, and then in the corner here, I'd like to have a little bar area. And really, I think I'm gonna just use a plain one from this pack. Maybe this dark one here with the light top. Because all I really want to do is put this in and then grab out a tea and a coffee and then a trash can, which could probably go here. So that way you're able to have a little tea, a little coffee in here while you're reading. I don't see anything wrong with that. Just try not to spill, just be nice to the books. So now we have a coffee tea area with our books here. We have our seating area and our bathroom. So we're looking pretty good. Although now I'm thinking maybe this should be an accent wall. Like this one here. Maybe we should make it red or green. We could do green since we've got, I don't know, kind of earthier tones. You know what? I like it. I like the green. We could do red. That was sort of one of the first things I was looking at, and then I was like, maybe we can tone it down with the yellow. I'm not a huge fan of yellow. The red kind of looks nice. It's kind of like angry though, but you could do a blue. I mean, even just the starting blue looks kind of nice there. All right, we'll leave the blue. So that's our first floor of the small L there. And then upstairs. So upstairs I want to do sort of similar to the portion just below it. So I want to do bookshelves again. All right, we have both sets of bookcases in. That looks good. And this is the part where I want to use the industrial loft stuff. I want to bring out that really awesome leather looking couch here. It looks nice and cozy. And then across from it, we're going to use the chair form of it. These might end up being moved a little bit. And then the pieces of furniture that we're going to use in here are just going to be the base game ones. And a rug. The rug is going to be this one. Yes, look at that in there. That looks nice. These. So there is one that looks like it's from a library. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's well, it could be a storage. I was thinking it was a Surface. This guy. This nice little book thing. That's what I want. Just sitting right there. I guess that maybe means it's for sale. Is that what that is? They're selling books. Maybe I misinterpreted that whole thing. I thought it was like a library thing where they put them back on the shelves. I don't know. We're going with it. So we've got some plants. I love that. And we're going to use this guy because he's from the industrial loft. And I love some of these patterns. That one in particular. And that reminds me that I need to move this window over. So here we go. This is our space for here. Oh, no, it's not. I forgot one thing. This one. There we go. Maybe we put this guy over here. Do we want a little music? Maybe, actually. That might be nice. Some people might think it would be annoying if they're trying to read and then there's music playing, so I totally get that. Could take it out, but I think it helps with The Sims. Sometimes they really like the music and then they'll read better, so if you come here to study or like learn a skill with your sim, they might actually like a little bit more. All right, cool. So that is this building here, the smaller building of the two. And I hope you guys like it so far. I'm kind of thrilled by it. Maybe we should make this a contrasting one, like brights. I think that one looks a little better. All right, this next area. So this one is going to be for the computers and the desk area of the library. So those are required. And I wanted to start with a carpeting area here. And I'm gonna do it a little bit off from the grid. So I'm gonna do one in from everywhere, but I'm gonna extend it by one extra just to help with sort of the spacings of things. And this is where I'm going to do the study items. And we're going to use this one. I love this one. We're going to grab several of him out. He's going to be the main point of these areas here, like that. Very nice. We're going to grab out some of the more decent computers. We're going to put just 2 in. I feel like they kind of always need more computers, but kids need to be able to do their homework here as well. I believe that's sort of the point for them. Oh, I do want to change the color of the walls as well while we're here. I want to paint them via the building that they're in. Red, green, and like a brighter yellow. And I want to do the second floor too. So that one is our big space there. So now we have sort of distinction between the areas. Not that I necessarily think that we need like a huge distinction, but I think it's fun. Like that's the point. Cool, cool, cool. And then I'm going to go back and grab a couple more of the storage items. So in this space, maybe we do... This one's going to be a little different. I'm going to use the same sort of version here by stacking them, and we're going to form a whole bridge across. But in this zone down here, I want to use the couch to just sit in here. I want to use one that has the same type of wood. It doesn't look like it's exactly the same, but it could just be the lighting. Maybe that one. So this is why I pulled out this carpeted area a little bit further. That way there's some space to kind of walk back there. Not that they particularly care about that too much, but I care about that. And then for an image on the back, on the wall above, I want to use the one from the horse ranch. Here we go. So that is in there. What do we have for frames? We're gonna have to do one with the lighter frame. Nice. So we've got our little sort of study area for students in here. I think this could be a nice place to work. I mean, you have a little bit of privacy from the shoji screen, but you got all the access to books that you could ever need. We have our computer area on this side, which I love. And then last but not least is going to be this area in here. So the idea for this space is I'm going to lay out some more counters around, but when you come in, if you want to make it a cafe instead, then all you have to do is swap things out. So the point of these, is to form a little counter all the way around like this. So that way, if you want to have a cafe instead of a library and you want the espresso bar, all you have to do is come in and pull this out. So we need it to be maybe one less. Yeah. So we'll pull everything to be off the grid by half. We'll overlap this stuff, squeeze this in. And then if you want to, you can just replace it with that. Hopefully that will work out. So we have this nice little cafe work area. I'm actually going to pull it out. All right, so we're almost complete. I think the last thing that I would like to do is a little bit more decoration, and I'm not sure where they are. There's a couple series of portraits that lean against the wall. Oh, okay, so these are from the Eco Pack. That's not the one I want. Oh, this guy. I forgot about this. This coffee sign I want to have in the corner here. Isn't that cute? I love that. Maybe we put one here as well. That way we know it's a little coffee bar. If you didn't know before, you know now. These guys. So these are freelance. You can get them when you do freelance stuff, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to use them as art. All right, I think that's it. It could stand to have a little bit more art, I think. Maybe we'll grab a couple of things out of here real quick, like this one I really like, and maybe we put him there. You can always add a little bit more art if you want to. Oh, these guys. Oh, I do want to add a couple of these. Let's get these cute little sheepies out. And the cow, we'll put him here. He's kind of sneaky, but he's like tall enough you can still see him. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, well, that's going to be it. I think I'll hop into first person here and take a quick look through. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. So you come in to the front place here, and maybe we put in a carpet or something, but you have the green area here for your computers and working. You've got a nice little kitchen area here. Maybe add a couple decorations onto the counter if you don't want to have the cafe instead. There's a little work area over here. And then over into this area, we will walk our way inside here. When you come just inside the doors, you've got this nice area, seating area, got a lovely fireplace to look at. You can look outside all over the place. You can see that there's a bunch of bookshelves. You can come in here where there is another coffee tea bar. You can play some chess or go across the way to the bathroom. And then up here on the second floor, we've got this lovely little reading area. When you come up the stairs, there's tons and tons and tons of books, just in case you need anything else. Lovely candles, and then you can look out down here, like say maybe your kid is down there and you're up here, but you have a lovely view all the same. So that is going to be it for my shell challenge. Let me know if you like it, if you use it in your games. And I will be using it in mine so we can see how it works. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon. And give this video a like if you'd like to see more. Bye!